Well, I got some good news and I got some bad news. So the good news is, hey, we're doing a pack opening today, but the bad news is that this is the recorded voiceover of the pack opening because I forgot to record my audio when I was originally recording this video. Um, so I'm only going to talk about the highlights really because there's no point in editing a 30-minute video down when I don't even know what I talked about. I don't remember because this was weeks ago now. So in this video, we will be opening three um, set 5 packs, and one set 2 pack, and one set 4 pack. So we're going to start by opening one of the set 5 packs. So from set 5, what I wanted to get was Vigilantes, for the most part, stuff like Elders, because I want to build with some of the Elders like Clytus, and also I wanted to get something like Starlit Wrath, because that's also a really good generic card. So the first card we got was a Darius, which was really nice because Darius is one of my favorite cards. It's just cool. Okay, here we got another really good card, is Lancer Mechanizer, because that card can remove any card in the game, and not just monsters. It can remove constants too, which makes it really good, especially because it's so easy to use. Ooh, okay, yeah, we also got a Starlit Serenity. It's a card that I don't see used very often, but it has potential to be good. It's just pretty easy to get rid of or ignore, probably. But it is not bad. I think it might come in handy. Pellucio is good because it also synergizes with some of the cards I got in set 2. Because set 2 um, has stuff like Torosians, of course. But it also has like Aaron in it, which is really nice, which is really good with Pellucio as well. And I got Leo, which is the cover card of the whole set, which is really nice. That means I get 4 tokens, which is awesome. um, Leo, I have no real use for him in the actual game because I don't have anything like a Grimstaff or any of his conditions really. But he's cool. He's nice. Angel Ascendance is a really good card for Angels, and I'm glad I got that because um, it's just something that will complement my Angel package that I already have. Flower of the Ancients is a card that's actually really good because Bob pointed this out in his own pack opening video. It's actually really good. I didn't really notice, especially in this format. It probably is pretty good. Cryptid Resurgence is a really good card to pull because Cryptid Resurgence is the whole win con of cryptids, and I like cryptids as well. So if I'm able to get some more cryptid cards, that would be really nice to have to build a cryptid deck. Gareth is also a really good vigilante. Problem is I don't have all of the synergizing things with it yet, so I don't know if I'll be able to use it. Jared's also really good for vigilantes because he can just get you any vigilante guy for pretty easy. So that was the first pack. Highlights, of course. So the next pack we opened was, I believe, the set 2 pack. Yeah, I think it's a set 2 pack. So this is the one I actually was the most hopeful for because I was missing some very important pieces like a regen. I would like something like a second hammer down, another Marine Guard would be awesome, you know. So let's see what I get here. So with this whole pack, that was kind of a theme, is that I got not very many good pulls. But I did actually get a Titan, a second Titan. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was missing the second Titan until now. So now I have 2 Titans, which is really nice. I get a playset. Having both of them is really good. So I'm really happy to have both of them. Especially because it also fills out the rest of my Destroyer Sword package that I need. Oh, and we also got the ultimate rare from set 2, which was Avatar, which is really nice. I only need Avatar. I don't need the tokens in order to play him because the tokens I can replace them with just placeholder cards. And also I get 4 more tokens from that. So yeah, that's awesome. Otherworldly Modification is a good card for bringing back anything, and it's actually like one of my only ways to actually use my Relay Macobra, which I wanted to use because it's like a pseudo regen, but yeah, it's not really worth it, is it? And we also got Mutated Chief Aaron, which is really good because Mutated Chief. I talked about Pelucio bring this. I didn't know that I got it in this pack. I thought I had already gotten it, but yeah, he's really good for Pelucio, probably because he can be played turn one, and then your opponent is really annoyed. So. And yeah, that was about the extent of what I got in set 2. Okay, I got like 4 good cards there. I got Mutated Aaron, I got Otherworld Modification, I got Titan Destroyer Sword, and then like, that's about it. Then we got Cryptic Determination, which is a really good cryptic card because it just sets up your board like turn 1, or at any point if you want, just like really easily. We got a Cerodian Companion Tim, which is nice, but I don't really have a use for it without a Dragodian, so I would have to buy set 3 packs to get that. We got Yeti, which is actually one of my favorite of the Cryptids because he's cool and he mills, and I like him. We also got Faust, which is also a really good card for Cryptids specifically. Something that happened a lot with a few cards in set 5 is that I kept getting duplicates of the same things. Like Vigilante Violet. Then we also got Vigilante Casualty. That's a really good card to have for Vigilantes specifically if I want to build them. So for set 4, what I was hoping for from set 4 was mostly more support for Steel Edge and stuff, and Life Gamblers, which because I didn't really have much of anything for them. And maybe even something like Overdrive would be nice, you know. So we got another Relay Macobra, which is nice. Now I have 2 of those, which is awesome. Critter Spotted is also really nice for critter decks, specifically like Steel Edge decks. Oppression Destroyer Sword is really nice. That's my first copy of it. So I'm going to be able to build pretty much a full Destroyer Sword package now. I don't think I'm missing much of anything except for 2 Oppressions now. I only have 1. We got Accept Creature, which is really good. Problem is, I don't really have a way to use it yet. I don't have like a Slicer kit yet, so it's kind of useless also. I ended up getting Mirror Droid and then bought Photon Space Cannon back to back, which is really funny because they combo in a funny way. Because Mirror Droid can copy the Photon Space Cannon specialty, which would just make it be able to nuke anything once per turn, which is funny, but it's not very good, but it's funny. So yeah, the set 4 pack was sort of fruitful, but I didn't get some of the main things I wanted, like a supportive ace, or a Dead King, or like a Slicer Kid, or a Synergy Overdrive, or like I don't know, Accent Genesis would have also been nice. You know, I would have just liked, or like an Aura Cannoneer would have been nice. You know, I didn't get any of the very important Steel Edges really still. So now we have the final set 5 pack. And look at that, we got a 3rd Tim Cerodian, or 2nd Cerodian, so that's also useless. Then we got a Null Factor Vigilante Darius, which is really nice for Vigilantes, especially because now I have the conditions for it, so it's a really good card in general for specialty removal. We got another copy of Angel Ascended, so it's nice to have 2 of those. And I got a 3rd copy of Violet, which is completely useless. I don't need a 3rd one. I barely would even use a 2nd one. We finally got a Clytus, which is really good. Using Clytus is awesome because it guarantees consistency. And he gives you a free removal of any kind. Look at that, another duplicate I don't need. Dan is a really good card to run for Vigilantes. And look at that, a 3rd Flower of the Ancients that I have no use for. Awesome. Literally only need 1, but I got 3 for some reason. Oh yeah, and also I got like 3 Medicine Angel Elizabeths, Chosen Angel Elizabeths, which I have no use for in the first place for 1 of them, let alone 3 of them. Habia is really good. And lastly, we got a Troy, which is awesome. That's one of the cards I also want to get from the set because Troy is really good for Angels. And yeah, that was everything. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed, even if this was a little jank. So yeah, I'll see you guys in whatever the next video will be. Goodbye.